Located north of Newton, Alabama is the Choctawhatchee River Bridge, where on a December day 160 years ago, a legend was born. As the old saying goes, history lives on. The Highway 123 bridge sits adjacent to the John Hutto Park. This park offers scenic river views, it offers picnic tables, and is the site of a Southeast Alabama ghost story.
I am Danny, and welcome to my channel, Denovator, where my experiences become your adventure. Remember to please subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I release my next video. Today we're going to explore this roadside attraction known as the Hanging of Bill Sketoe. So please join me.
So the placard reads, near the site on December 3rd, 1864, Bill Sketoe, a Methodist minister, was hanged by Newton Home Guards who thought that he was a traitor to the Confederacy. In truth, Mr. Sketoe had served 3 years in the Confederate Army and had come home on leave to see his sick wife. It was in this area where the original Choctawhatchee Bridge was once located. When Reverend Sketoe on that fateful day reached the bridge, he was ambushed by the Confederate Home Guard. Captain Joseph Breer and his men threw a rope over a limb on an oak tree that once stood where the new bridge spans. They placed his battered body up on a wagon, the noose around his neck, and were surprised when Sketoe was not praying for his own life, but for the lives of his accusers. As the horses pulled the wagon, Sketoe's body fell, but for some unseen reason, his feet were able to barely touch the ground. A hole was dug out from underneath his feet, and he was left to hang until he died. The hole, probably similar to the one I found here, remained intact for years, never to be filled with dirt or debris. Maybe the hole was being wiped clean by the ghostly swing of Bill's feet. It wasn't until 1990, when large stones were placed underneath the bridge to prevent erosion, that seemed to finally put an end to the mysterious hole. But it didn't put an end to the legend.
Well, this was the new bridge that was built in 1979, and somewhere under here is where the hole that could not be filled is located. But now, let's head over and check out the old Highway 123 bridge. There's a lot of versions of why Bill was executed back in 1864. One of them being that maybe he aided the Union troops. But personally, I like the romantic tale of how he aided his sick wife.
So I've showed you where the original bridge was and where the new bridge is. Through these woods is the old Highway 123 bridge that was built prior to the new bridge. Don't think that I didn't want to climb on that old abandoned structure. I tried, and I even looked for something to stand on. And I am sure that it would have been a great view. But I will try to carefully explore the bottom of the bridge. So if you ever visit the John Hutto Park, over there is where the William Sketoe mysterious hole was once located. Through the woods is the abandoned bridge, and just past the picnic tables is the placard.
Let's go make our way over to William Sketoe's final resting place.
In Ozark, Alabama, I decided to stop at the Claybank Log Church. It was built in 1852. This one-room church has ties to the Methodist faith, just like Sketoe, who was a Methodist minister. It's fascinating to think that he may have visited here during his short lifetime. Here's the adjoining cemetery. Here's the grave of Clarence Dowling Bernard. He was the founder of the Claybank Memorial Association, which provided a perpetual care of the cemetery.
Well, let's go over to the Mount Carmel Cemetery and pay our last respects to William Sketoe, Sr.
Near Echo, Alabama, is the Mount Carmel Church and Cemetery.
This is the final resting place of William Sketoe, Sr.
He was born on the 8th of June, 1818. He was 46 years old when he died. He is buried next to his wife, Sarah Clemens Sketoe. She lived to be 81 years old. They are buried along with some of their children.
On December 3rd, 1864, it may have not been a great idea for Joseph Breer to execute William Sketoe Sr., a minister. Well, if you enjoyed my video today, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. And always remember, your adventure awaits with the Danovator. I'll see y'all the next time.